Earlier today, the chief and I visited the family, expressed our condolences to the mother of this young man, this 12-year-old Clinton Howell, who lost his life last night. It's a very, very difficult situation where a young man, by no fault of his own, is no longer with us. This community mourns the city and beyond, and we express our deepest sympathies and condolences, and we're trying in every way to comfort the family and the community at large. I'm joined here by two members of the City Council, obviously by the Chief, and we'll turn it over to the department in a second. But, you know, it's interesting, even though we are the largest city in Connecticut, it's still a small kind of community, and people know people. And when the Chief and I went over there this morning, I thought I recognized the house, having been there before, and we were there a couple of years back, and it wasn't to see this young man, but it was his brother who was in a wheelchair. And as a result of visiting him with the broken sidewalks in front of his house, we looked and we made a commitment at that time that we would go back and make physical improvements in front of the house for the family, and we did. And I didn't realize till I got inside and bent over to hug his mom that she says, you know, you remember you were here before, and we remembered a lot of the faces in the room. So it's a small community, a large city, but a small community that's touched, and where all of our hearts are torn apart over this. Many have come to support the family within the city agencies, the superintendents, some of the entities that are out there. That and so our hearts go out. And but I will say also, before turning it over to the Chief, with what he has shared with me so far, even over the last few hours, our police department is working as hard and as diligently as they can and do in every case, and we'll do everything, as the Chief committed to the family today when we were there, everything to make sure that we can't bring a life back, and we can join and mourn in sorrow, but we can, as a department, do everything to make sure that the individual or individuals who are responsible in any way for this are apprehended and dealt with according to law. And that's what we can do at this point. And under the Chief's leadership and the manpower of this department, that's being done. Let me turn it over to the Chief at this point.
First of all, directly to the family of Clinton Howell, I just want to express my condolences and the sorrow that's in my heart. Last night, around 9 p.m., we began to get phone calls regarding a shooting that had taken place 289 Willow Street. Our police department responded with immediacy, and upon arrival, they discovered a victim that was transported later to Bridgeport Hospital. He was pronounced dead upon arrival. Like I told his dad and his mom, I can't bring him back, but I'm sure going to get justice for him and for his family. The men and women of the Bridgeport Police Department are second to none, and they're dedicated. I have with me Captain Fitzgerald, Brian Fitzgerald, who heads the Detectives Division. I guarantee you that somebody's going to be in custody very quickly.